Russia's main state TV channel aired this news report about the protest in Belgium.
Ну вот пока горячие головы соревнуются в милитаристской риторике, простые европейцы гадают, как спасти собственную...
The TV presenter introduces the subject by saying that over 80,000 people marched in the capital of Brussels, demanding that the country stop spending millions of euros on Ukraine and focus on its own people instead. So here in the Cube, we decided to fact-check these claims, and we found no evidence that support that these protests were spurred by anger against Belgium's stance on the Ukraine war. However, it is true that in certain videos, like this one from this local state TV channel, we did see banners that criticize sanctions against Russia. And it's also true that Belgium has spent over 77 million euros on aid to Ukraine. But we found that the majority of the demands from the protesters and the unions did not mention Belgium's aid to Ukraine. Instead, the main reason for this protest, as you can see in this press release, was to change the country's law on wages. Basically, this law prevents wages from increasing by a certain percentage every year in order to not impact the profitability of Belgian businesses. But unions say that this is quite unfair due to the rising cost of living. And they also mention that certain companies have taken advantage of the war in Ukraine. So, Miriam, this protest of over 80,000 people was mainly about the rising cost of living and this wage law rather than the government's support for Kyiv.